friends, thanks for being here. I'm going to go through the pieces that are in your cut file. You get the card back. The yellow gingham piece is the part that you would cut for the card front. And I just taped that on with my Sticky Thumbs tape and ran it off in my sewing machine. The half circle here is to glue your rainbow layers on, and they should fit perfectly if you line them up. And I started at the bottom, and I kind of think I should have started at the top. Either way, they work out the same. To get all your rainbow colors glued on, we're going to make holes for stitching on a rubber mat that I use. And if you have any parts that you need to trim off, no biggie. I didn't get it quite on as straight as I would like, and I have a little teeny tiny whisker bit of white that I wanted to trim off with my scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and that's going to fit on the top with our clouds and look very pretty. So here's my rubber mat. I just use a regular stick pin to make holes all along the top of each color, and I'm going to do a quick tutorial here for the chain stitch. The very first stitch on the bottom side of the rainbow is just a regular stitch, and then you would follow this process. You would go in the next stitch with the needle and under the previous stitch. Pull that through and go down through the hole you just came from. And it's as easy as that. Let's do one more. We're going to go in the next hole and pull the thread through to the top, under the stitch you just made. Pull that through and down through the hole I came from. And I'm going to go ahead and stitch the entire rainbow and come back and continue. So I've stitched with 6 strands of DMC floss using colors that matched the rainbow paper, and made a small pencil mark on my card to show me where I want to adhere the rainbow. And I'm using double-sided sticky tape. I get this tape at scrapbook.com, so that's their exclusive brand. Some of you might call it Sukwang. There's lots of varieties. Just use something that you know will be permanent once you stick it down. So this week's card was designed as a rainbow with loving thoughts of friends who have recently said goodbye to their family pet. And if you've ever had a pet, you'll know how hard these days are. You want to do the best you can for your pet, but you miss them so much. And so that's why we're making a rainbow this week. And time to add the clouds. I popped those up with 3D foam tape, and you'll see exactly where they need to go by the shape of the card. So same goes with the sun. You can tell exactly how to add it to the card by the card shape, and I added that with 3D foam tape as well to accommodate the stitching on the rainbow. So once I had that in place, I went back with liquid glue and glued the top tips of the sun to the actual background card. I just thought that would look neater, and I added the little sunglasses, and this ephemera here is from the collection that I'm using. It's called Hey Hello by Jen Hatfield, but I'm sure you'll find something in your own collection that you can use too. So I added a little bit of foam again behind the clouds, just so that they sat on the card nice and even. I popped up the envelope and the phrase "thinking of you" with a little foam tape as well. It just adds some nice dimension to your card. And here comes the flowers. I've included 3 little flowers in the cut file, and I've cut them out of 3 colors that complement my rainbow. So I placed them on my card. There are fewer flowers on the left. Well, on the right, I have them spilling right into my piece of ephemera from the collection. Because it's an envelope with a bouquet, I wanted the flowers spilling right into that envelope. Of course, depending on what you use to finish off your card, you might do it differently. I like the idea of it balancing off the sun on the upper left, so the bottom right of my card is a little heavier with flowers than the left side. And of course, you're going to have a look through your stash and find something that works perfectly for you. So thank you so much for joining me today and all your wonderful comments on Instagram. I really, really do appreciate it. And here comes some close-ups. So take care, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.